Sometimes, it only takes two sentences rather than a horror movie or novel to give you the chills. Here are 20 two-sentence horror stories. I begin tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." The doctors told the amputee he might experience a phantom limb from time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments though, when he felt cold fingers brush across his phantom hand. I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead. Don't be scared of the monsters. Just look for them. Look to your left, to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen. I woke up to hear knocking on glass. At first, I thought it was the window, until I heard it come from the mirror again. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know he was still conscious. She wondered why she was cast into shadows. After all, there was only a single light bulb. The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. My girlfriend asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. You get home, tired after a long day's work, and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave and ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. You're laying in bed and with your feet dangling out of the covers. You feel a hand grab your feet. I was having a pleasant dream when what sounded like hammering woke me. After that, I could barely hear the muffled sound of dirt covering the coffin over my own screams. After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know which was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that somebody broke into my apartment to place them there. You hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you are heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." I always thought my cat had a staring problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. She went upstairs to check on her sleeping toddler. The window was open and the bed was empty. "I can't sleep," she whispered, crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried in.